Hello everyone, my name is Tina Higgins. I am here today with Mr. David Lane, and he is the director of Middle College. Now, what is Middle College all about?
Tina, Middle College is a program that we started about 3 years ago at Roane State that we identify high school students during their sophomore year. And if they qualify with their ACT scores and GPA, then they have the opportunity to attend Roane State their junior and senior year, and by the time that they graduate high school, they can graduate also with their associate's degree.
Oh, okay. Now, what's the ACT and GPA requirements for high school students?
Well, it really depends on the county in which you reside. So Roane County, for our Harriman campus, requires a 24 on the ACT composite or the pre-ACT, a new test that they give their sophomore year.
Okay.
You have to have a 21 on the math, an 18 in English, and a 19 in reading. On our other campuses, for example, with Anderson County, they have to have a 3.0 GPA in the core courses at the high school and have the 21, 18, and 19 scores respectively.
Okay. Now, you were talking about Roane County. What other counties, high school counties, does Middle College represent?
We're really trying to expand out to each of our service areas, but currently we have Roane County was our initial section, then we added Anderson County, and last year we added Campbell County. Our hope is that this year we're in negotiations and working on the logistics to be able to add our Scott County campus, and also we're looking at adding an AAS program with Oak Ridge High School in the Applied Technologies.
Okay. And how is Middle College different from dual enrollment?
Well, Middle College, they are dual enrollment classes, and so you get credit at the high school and at the college. But as far as the difference between just standard dual enrollment, you're going to be able, in Middle College, to be able to earn an associate's degree, so that's 60 plus hours. Whereas, at dual enrollment classes, you may get, 12, possibly 30, just depending on what's available at the high school.
Okay, and I know that you were talking about an AAS associates. Now, is there any other type of associate's degree? Is it unlimited?
Well, as far as through the Middle College program, what we have is that one, which is a 2-year terminal degree. So if you're able, those students would be able to graduate high school and be able to enter the workforce.
Okay.
With the AS, and a lot of our students have different areas that they're wanting to go into. We have some students that are wanting to go pre-med, nursing, engineering, a lot of psychology students that want to get into some field like that. But all of their degrees from Roane State are going to be AS generals, and then those will all transfer to university so they can declare their true major.
Okay. Now, when they transfer, will they be a junior at those universities?
That's really the interesting point. Academically, those students will be juniors, so they'll come in with 60 hours and all their general studies are done, so they can start working towards, unless they have some, like in engineering, you have an engineering survey course, intro courses that you have to have, but those students really are able to move into their upper division courses.
Okay.
So academically, they're juniors, but a really good side of it is that from a financial aid standpoint, these students are viewed as freshmen, true freshmen. So there's a much larger pool of money that the freshmen can pull from versus a transfer student.
Okay. And now, do you have to be a full-time student with Middle College and also high school?
Right, yes, you do. I mean, the understanding is that, we're going to average at least 15 hours per semester, so full-time being 12. So we start out the first semester, our freshmen would be in either 13 or 14 hours, depending on if they're taking college algebra or pre-calculus. And then just to make the math work out, you're going to have to be a full-time student.
Okay. And do you have any advice for anybody debating about going to Middle College? Any wise words that you would like to say to them?
Sure. Middle College is a very difficult program. It's not for everyone, and we make that very clear up front, that you're going to be enrolled in college classes with college professors, and as far as preparing yourself, some students in junior high or middle school take Algebra 1, but not all people do. So if you had Algebra 1, it would be in your best interest to take your geometry and then your Algebra 2 to be able to qualify to get in. Okay. If you didn't have Algebra 1 in middle school, then you should take your Algebra 1 your freshman year, and then your sophomore year double up with Algebra 2 and geometry. And that way that you're prepared, those are also prerequisites to get into college algebra. So, and there's some really interesting things in the state legislature this year's freshman class, if this law takes effect and it's passed, freshmen who qualify for middle college, which does mean that you are a full-time student and you start your junior year, would qualify for $600 per semester from lottery proceeds.
Okay.
So we're really hopeful that that's going to pass through. But Senator Yeager and Representative Calfee, I know they've done a great job in trying to get this through for our students.
Now, is that just for Roane County or for any participating middle college?
Actually, that is going to be statewide. It's an initiative. It failed in hearings last year in Nashville, but it seems to be pretty, have some promise this year. But that would be a statewide. There's other institutions that are doing middle college across the state, so this gives all of those students an opportunity to offset some of these financial costs.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us. And everybody, this has been me, Tina Higgins, and David Lane, the Director of Middle College.